Welcome to a Drop Tent Media production.
Hey, welcome to the Weekday Comics. I'm Dave Primiano.
And I'm Dan D'Aprile, and we're here to shoot the shit and talk the news.
I'm fucking dead.
Hey,
Are we
what's
on?
up?
Yeah.
Are we on? Sorry, we got really distracted right as
Yes, you were
Yeah,
on.
we noticed Neil has opium-flavored incense in his fucking bedroom.
Yeah. For those of you at home, our producer today is the wonderful Jesse Pedraza. Say hi, Jesse.
Yo, what up, what up?
Because nobody knows where Neil is. No,
Yeah.
I can't say that. I don't want to create a panic. We don't know where
I'm
Neil
okay
is.
with that.
I think he's in that submarine.
His lovely trip to see the Titanic.
Guys, we don't know. He's rich. He's rich as fuck.
But yeah, thoughts and prayers to those fucking underwater tour. No, I don't. Yeah,
Yeah, our thoughts go to those billionaires at the bottom of the ocean. Oh boy, am I worried about them.
yeah. They rode Jim Gillespie down. You fucking stepped on my excuse for Jim Gillespie not being here. Welcome back to the studio, by the way.
Thank you.
It's-
I'm happy to be here. It's good. I mean, that's technically a lie because I was at the beach.
It's true.
And it was awesome. And,
I meant
now I'm in a basement.
for my sake, because I had to cut the videos and I had to like crop your face out when you're fucking drunk, red faced, and 2 inches away from the lens. Like,
Yeah, on a camcorder. That's how old
Yeah.
I am. On a camera that's attached to like a laptop from 10 years ago. I looked great.
it
Trust
was a
me. That
creepy
didn't,
look. Yeah,
that did not send me into a bout of insecurity and self-doubt. Now I'm going to go on a diet,
Yeah.
Dave. You're not going to be the only.
I thought you were gonna crawl out of my phone like the girl from The Ring and
No, she has way more hair than
Yeah.
me.
softly breathe on the back of my neck while I'm sleeping.
I
But
still
we
might
have a
do
guest.
that.
Yeah.
Sorry, I still might do that, Dave. But yeah, let's introduce our guest because I came back because I'm so excited for our guest today.
Awesome. Welcome, Domo Jones.
Oh,
to the
thank you guys. How you guys doing today?
Good, very good. Thank you for joining us, Domo.
Oh, no, thank you guys
wonderful.
for having
Yes,
me.
yeah. Domo's one of my favorite people in Philly comedy.
Agreed.
Probably one of the chillest people. Like just
Oh, 100%.
no drama free. Like
Yeah. I try not to be.
Yeah,
You're-
and a
you're
brilliant
probably- yeah.
comic as well. Really, like
thank you.
you are such a good like writer and performer, even as chill as you are. Like our listeners will get to know you, and but like Domo when she's on stage, this chill, constant. This is what you get, and that's like. I personally love that. You're the same way, Dave. Like if you see you perform, I know exactly like what you're like off stage.
I'm
There's
only
no
pretend- yeah.
artifice there,
all my drama goes on up here. No.
But Domo, you're the same way. It's like, to talk to you once you're off stage, it's like no difference.
Yeah.
Like it's cool.
Try
Yeah,
not
you're-
to be an asshole.
No, yeah.
Why not? No.
Yeah, that's something David and I concern ourselves with, really. We just kind of live.
You
our
don't
lives.
even, yeah, you don't because you split time between New York and Philly for the most part, right?
Yeah.
You don't have to like turn on the assholeness for one city over the other, or
It depends if somebody's cutting me off.
does New York? Yeah, well,
Then I'm very upset.
Right. If you're driving, you're very New York, right? Yeah.
I mean, I think I drive like New York out here too a little bit. But
Yeah.
New York, you gotta drive a little bit more New York-y.
You do, just to survive. You do, right.
And they beep their horn out there. Y'all don't beep horns out here. It's like if you beep your horn, you're gonna get shot. Like,
That's
like
true.
who the fuck you beeping at?
I don't even do the polite tap anymore when like a person's just chilling at a green light.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't use my horn at all. I'm scared.
I rarely do too. Yeah. But yeah, right. In New York, it's like a form of communication. Like there's like
Get
a
the
language.
fuck out of the way.
And with like how they beep too, right? Like that they can tell you like move, it's time to move, and there's like a polite beep, like, okay, you haven't really fucked with me,
Yeah.
but like, yeah, I like that.
I hate the obnoxious ones, like when you just hold a horn.
Oh yeah.
But behind the wheel is where that's where you can get your angriest. That's like I feel like
Road rage is real.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
in the privacy of your own car, that's where all language is acceptable. Like if you judge a person by things he says, he's what the fuck is the word I'm looking for? Exempt when he's behind the wheel of his car.
Oh
Right
yeah,
now.
my look at this motherfucker gets like way heightened. You know, like you're sitting around. I think all comics kind of have this, where it's like we're like people watching, and in your mind you're like, look at this dude. You know, like whoever's walking by. Sorry, my mic here's going weird.
Right?
But if you're driving, I feel like that's totally heightened. Like you can totally like if someone's going slow, there's nothing more rewarding than like I gotta see this motherfucker. Like whoever it is, I'm gonna judge them. I'm gonna hate them.
Yeah,
like
that's a fact.
No, they're all NPCs.
That's not like 2 or 3 lanes. I hate the 1 lane. The 1 lane will drive you crazy if somebody's like really doing the speed limit. It's like, no, that's just a guideline, bitch.
right. Yeah, right. Unless there's a cop on the road, like go or leave the speeding lanes for the speeders. Get over.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Yeah.
Some people be in the wrong lane, and I don't mind rolling down my window and saying, yo, you in the wrong lane.
That politely.
I scared the fuck out of a guy from Denver. I was driving through Denver, and this guy was honking behind me and flashing his lights. And then he pulled up alongside me, and he like rolled his window down. But it was like West Denver, so we were driving like 80, 85 miles an hour, and I couldn't hear him. So I just started being like, yo, fuck you, buddy. I slowed down to yell at, like, and he slowed down with me. And I was like, yo, fuck you. And he was like, hey, your gas cap's off, and your gas cap's hanging. I was like, oh, God damn it. Like, he was so scared. Like, I let that Philly out on him, and he stuck through it just to be this, like, super nice guy from Colorado and be like, hey, you fucking idiot, your gas cap's, like, wide open.
So he was trying to look out.
Yep.
But you know what? That happened to me once. Well, not my gas cap. I didn't have my headlights on. And it was like a van. And it was like me and this girl in my car. And like, I don't trust vans.
Right.
You know, why are you coming up next to me? And they just kept following me. I was like, yo, what the fuck? Until we got to a red light. And he pulls up a little closer and rolls his window. And he's like, your lights. And I was like,
Oh, man.
oh, all right.
I know you got that youthful look too, so you got to be careful around those vans.
Yep.
Yeah, if you're walking by a van, people are like, "Sir, you left your lights on your van on."
Yeah, if they like, shouldn't you be driving this? That's my
Hilarious.
That's funny.
But nah, it ain't safe out here. Be careful.
Yeah. About your comedy, I go back to like how chill you are. Is like you do something that I can't do really in my comedy. Like I wish I could. Like you bring everyone to your level, like to your energy level, which you would think generally is like a lot of comics go the other way, like I do, and they try to be big. They try to be like, you know, who's drinking tonight? Who's having a good time? Like that kind of comic. You're like the opposite. You get up and you just are like, yo, what's up? And like you get everyone on page with you, even if there was like a guy like me on before or like some big like, you know, slapstick kind of physical comic. You just get up there and you're just like, yeah, what's up? And like everyone's immediately like on board within a joke or two to just like chill. Like I love that. I find that so cool when comics can do that with like a low energy. I mean, it's authentically you. I think that's why it works. But like, I just think it's kind of cool. You know?
Thanks. I just try to be me, I guess.
Yeah.
Not overdo things, overthink things. And plus, I'm the only one on stage, so it's like you got to adjust to me.
That's true.
For my little 5 minutes.
Sorry, I have all the power, right?
Yeah,
you have to
real.
listen to me. Yeah.
Now, little 5 minutes. You're fucking killing it this month. I saw your.
Oh my God. I'm so tired, guys.
Sorry.
Oh my God.
Hey,
Yo.
this doesn't have to be a production. We can all just fucking. Yeah, this can be a relaxing podcast. You don't have to go
This is
over the
relaxing.
top. Yeah.
I'm a little
So,
less
yeah,
relaxed because
I
my
don't wanna,
microphone
like-
arm keeps like moving on me, so I'm going to dance with this for the rest of the
If
podcast.
we're taking you away from just your one night on the couch, sorry, but we could just treat it
it's
like
fine.
that.
I actually called out of work today.
Nice. Oh, that's always fun. Like an adult like hooky day where you're like don't have
it's
anything
like,
to
yo,
do.
Just
I'm not
to-
even feeling well. I don't even want to see you people. It's not going to be good for us if we see me today.
Yeah.
Oh, should I have not tagged you in this? Post?
Oh, I'm actually not worried about it.
Okay.
Because I would have been off work like way earlier. They'd be
Oh,
all
okay.
right.
Yeah. It's fine.
I thought I was about to. If
Yeah.
I don't know what else to tell them. I had this plan.
I was about to ask
if
if those were work-related shoes.
no.
Those are day off Crocs right there. Those are day off shoes.
I want to relax.
Hell yeah. I
Nice.
get that.
Do they glow in the dark?
No,
Oh.
I'm an adult.
I know, but they.
What's wrong with this man? Like,
You're talking to
do
a
they
man.
glow in the dark?
They have that. They have that like that. Most of the stuff that glows in the dark comes in that color, right? It's that.
Yeah. You are also
fluorescent
talking
green.
to a man who's 3 shows away from winning a glow in the dark lightsaber.
Yeah.
So
Yo,
He's-
where is it? That Delaware show?
No, Iron Comic, and it's in Haddon Heights, or in New Jersey.
Oh, for real? That's
They've
what they
been-
give out for winners?
Well, no,
Just
they've
for
been
Dave.
giving out a championship wrestling belt.
But Dave has won for like 4 years in a row now. So
Why do you need more belts?
I don't. No, it's
you
just
chasing
one belt,
Jordan
and like
numbers?
I don't want. First of all, I don't get a belt every single time. It's the same belt.
you're
That I get to
defending
Oh,
it.
you keep the belt.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
yeah.
don't keep it. I like take a little picture with it and then hand it back off.
They don't even let you keep the belt.
No, I could, but I told them, like I don't care about wrestling.
Okay.
Is what I said. Yeah, because that's what started the lightsaber thing.
So you're winning this.
Yeah, I
You
keep.
don't get to take the belt.
I could if I
Get a
wanted
few
to.
Instagram pictures.
Basically, yeah.
No,
he
'cause-
brings his
No.
podcast host out to Jersey and
Yeah.
then rigs the contest.
Oh
no, I'm
my
just
God.
kidding.
4 years straight? Who you banging, man?
First of all,
Who's looking out? You got some deal under the table, Dave, we don't know about?
first of all, I'm a fantastic joke writer. Second of all, there was 2 pandemic years in that 4-year span where
Right.
they didn't have the contest at all.
That's the sort of the asterisk by the when you
Yeah.
talk about the length of your championship.
Exactly. But the lightsaber thing came up because they had the belt, and Eppolite's like, oh, that's cool. Eppolite, I don't know if you know her.
Who?
Eppolite.
White Laval, which is a very funny comic.
Yeah, said something like, "Oh, it's cool. They give you that belt. You get to. It's like living out a childhood dream." And I'm like, I didn't have fucking wrestling dreams. I want a goddamn lightsaber. And then, yeah,
You know you can go buy your own lightsaber, right?
Right.
a lightsaber. A lightsaber won is better than a lightsaber bought.
You're like a Jedi. You
Yeah.
can't just go out and purchase your own. It
The
must be
lights-
Oh, I
awarded to
think you
you.
messed up.
Haven't you?
I have won this.
Yeah, haven't
Yeah.
you watched the deep nerd
So
cut
you're
Star
excited
Wars
to
shit?
take that home, but not the belt.
Right.
No. First of all, the belt. I mean, might fit me now that I've lost 10 pounds.
There you
But
go.
still.
That's why you're not taking the belt home. It's making you feel chubby.
But yeah, if you've
You
seen,
win this. I hope you win this lightsaber.
I do too.
Yeah.
What color did you ask him? What color?
I have to win. What I have? He said if I win out till the end of summer, so I have what's
2 or 3, I think you
because
said
it's gonna be
left.
fucking hot till December because of the fucking planet.
December.
What yeah.
I think Domo's right though. You should accept it like you should take a knee and have to like accept it like this, and they have to hand it to you like a Jedi master. Like
I think they-
graduating. Oh yeah, or
I wanna be
knighting you with
knighted.
it? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That would be cool
Well, I'd want a red one though because that's what all the cool people have.
because you're evil. And only
First
the
of
evil
all-
What's
people
the Darth Vader one?
use. Yeah.
I'll take the.
They think they're justified in what they do.
Much like yourself.
Yes. No, I
I
don't.
was just
Yeah.
about to say that.
Much like a compelling villain is written.
Yeah,
Oh man.
Hey.
but nah,
Yeah.
it's crazy.
All right. This is just 2 episodes in a row about lightsabers.
Yeah, I was thinking that this came up twice.
We don't want to be a
That's pretty
nerd
cool.
podcast. Actually, I'm okay with that too.
I'm okay with it too.
Yeah.
That means I'm a nerd.
Yeah, right. Well, that was funny that you said you were like, I didn't grow up into wrestling when I was a kid. I grew up into Star Wars, and that's like 2 of the like 4 things that comedians become. Like you're a Star Wars fan or a wrestling fan, or like 1 or 2 other things, and you become a comedian. It feels like.
What are the other ones? Is it
I,
childhood divorce? No.
yeah, that's a big one. Yeah, yeah. You cried too much to
What
watch.
are your
either
parents
of
still
them.
together, Jesse? Do they love each other?
Yeah, are you from a broken home, Jesse?
Dude, I got the trifecta.
Oh, nice.
I'm a wrestling fan. I'm a Star Wars fan, and yeah,
That means your mom
product
and your
of divorce.
dad didn't love you. No, I'm just
So sorry.
Yeah, they had moments.
Oh.
I managed to do neither, but I like fantasy shit, which is even more nerdy. So
Like elves LARPing.
yeah, well, yeah, I don't LARP, but I
think
I like
a little bit of everything. I like Star Wars, and I liked wrestling up until like The Rock left, and then after that I was like, fuck this shit.
when I was a kid, like there was a phase, like the 80s, I liked
Yeah.
wrestling, but I never, once it moved into like, that new phase, I just never really followed it.
Does The Rock ever go back to wrestling?
I don't think he needs to.
Okay. I know, like, not payday wise, just like, because
To make an appearance,
He did.
They
he did.
He did when he faced John Cena for once in a lifetime, and then again
How
the
many
next
years ago
year.
was that?
Wait,
how long ago was
does that guy
that?
still wrestle?
No.
2013.
Okay.
You know it's
That's 10 years
2023
ago,
now.
bro.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it is
but
weird to
still.
think that's 10 years ago.
Yeah.
But still, he's talking about coming back to actually to face
Yeah, but, like,
his cousin.
Why don't his fans say,
Oh,
okay,
he's trying to give
yeah,
his cousin the push?
Yeah.
Is that what he is?
Nah, well, yeah.
Hey,
I
Rock.
guess.
Wait, what's his cousin's name? I didn't even
Roman
know he had
Reigns.
Roman Reigns is his cousin. Isn't he like one of the most hated wrestlers of like
right
all
now.
time?
Yeah, right now.
Well,
for sure.
hated as like, or liked but heel.
No, I thought he was just hated as like a wrestler. Like he is a heel, but I thought people just didn't like him.
He's been through a thing in the last 3 years where everyone loves him now.
Oh,
so.
they
he's
rehabbed him.
Yeah, they figured him out. So.
Social media. If they love you, next minute they
It
hate
is
you,
the
then they
worst.
love you again.
Right, right. Then they
That's why
love
the
you.
celebrities are mentally ill.
Then they love you so much you become The Rock's cousin somehow. I don't get it.
I see. Yeah, social. Because I think I was like saw some stupid LeBron versus Jordan meme, and yeah, fucking social media is right. And like the same, like Jordan would be just as hated if he were popular during
Yeah,
social media.
Absolutely.
Why can't he win 11 rings? Bill Russell good, and then they'll do like Mickey Mouse stat. Do you ever see like the? It makes me. It was funny the first time I read it, and then I realized it's just a meme everyone's sharing.
Oh,
how
yeah.
LeBron's technically 0-10 in the finals.
Oh,
Oh,
right,
my
yeah.
Mickey Mouse ring doesn't
I
count.
hate that they even compare him to Jordan. It's like these are two different dudes, two different eras. Like,
Right.
Why you
It's almost
Exactly.
impossible
Yeah.
to. Right.
But my thing about The Rock going back is isn't there someone in his corner saying, "All right, we've seen your range as an actor. We've seen that character you can play."
get back in
Yeah.
there. Get back in there.
Well, he
Show
just
us your
became
acting there.
right. Yeah, like yeah, he's good for that and like action movies. Apparently, he's now not like he was like the highest paid actor ever, but not this year. So maybe this
Who
is
it
it.
this year?
I don't know. It was
Did
like
they
a
say?
collection of people. Like I think like might have been like Tom
So
Holland or
The,
something.
the
like
cast of Fast 10
that. Yeah,
or
maybe.
whatever.
No,
for
I didn't
real.
even see. Wait, don't they have a new one coming
I
out?
think that's Fast X. Is it Fast?
Yeah,
X or
Fast 10,
10?
the beginning of the end.
So it's
The beginning of the 5-movie end series.
Bro, I tried to watch them all in order because it's on Peacock, but they don't have all of them. They're missing like 2 of them.
Really? That must be frustrating as
yeah.
hell.
As for plot enthusiasts out there,
But it's like I don't even know.
I'm totally lost in all this. I mean, you could miss the one where the guy dies because he comes back later anyway.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Well,
Hank.
did they just bring him back because Paul Walker died? And they're like,
Bro, I don't even know. I thought that was so weird because I watched Tokyo like Drift. and
Tokyo Drift I liked.
He blew up in the car.
oh,
Yeah.
Literally.
How did he come back from that?
How the fuck did they have time to pull this nigga out the car and nobody saw? No eyewitnesses.
and as
No
we,
eyewitnesses, bro.
There was a burning car and nobody
Crazy.
looked. Yeah.
Nobody ran up to it, tried to save a life.
and we
that
found
shit
out
was
life
wild.
doesn't imitate art in that aspect at
No.
all. Yeah,
I'm all confused.
expecting the real Life, the sequel. Paul Walker, he survived.
No, I had to watch it because I totally forgot what Fast and the Furious was about. Like, I didn't understand how this
They are. I would never.
robber stealer turns into working for the feds.
Right, yeah. I mean, in the new one, at some point, he jumps a car with like a cable on it and it like smashes like a helicopter. This movie started with a car race. Like, just a car race. Like, that's it. How did it
all in
spiral?
top CIA shit? It's just like,
Yeah.
Not
the
even long
government
ones.
trusts you because you know how to drive a car
That's it.
fast. Crazy.
Yeah.
Oh man, I wish I put money on that
I
stock.
know. They,
No,
yeah.
Like the fuck, yo.
Yeah, if you had come back from the future and been like, there are 10 Fast and the Furious, somebody would be like, God, it must suck. And you'd be like, yes, the future does suck. for way more reasons than
Yeah.
that. But yes.
What, are movie audiences dumber in the future?
Like, oh, yeah.
What are you going to tell me next?
Like
It's-
an Avatar fan? Did y'all watch the Avatar?
I didn't see the new one, but I saw the first one.
I
didn't watch any of them shits. And
It's-
apparently they got like 2 more coming out.
If
Yeah,
you,
I don't understand it. I don't know one person
yeah.
that's like, I'm an Avatar fan. Like, I love the movie Avatar.
I
I've
thought
not
it
met
was a
single
one-shot
person.
deal.
I did too. Especially since it's from a good director that makes good
Who is it?
original.
Movies.
James Cameron. He's made Terminator and an
Aliens.
Alien movie and Titanic.
I was gonna say, I was waiting for you to access the most topical movie that he's
Yeah,
made.
yeah.
of the
It's
week.
okay for him to retire.
Yeah,
just
right.
make different shit other than blue Pocahontas.
That's basically what it is.
I don't even know what the sales is doing at the box office, but if they're hitting, then you know what, knock yourself out.
They
Well,
right. That's why I don't know a single person in the world that's like, boy, I'm really excited for that movie. Well, maybe one, but then it's like billions and billions in sales.
well, it had like this.
Maybe it's not for America. It's for the people out in
Yeah,
Europe
I think it's big in China too.
and
And I think
Canada.
that's like
Yeah. It's not for us.
Well, it has like it's supposed to be the best in 3D graph or whatever, but I don't watch 3D movies. First of all, my nose is too big. It fucking gets in the way.
What are you looking at? Your nose the whole time?
Yeah, my nose. I don't know why 3D doesn't work with my nose.
It's because your face is a 3D movie.
It's true, yeah. The actors on screen are running from the nose, not the fucking dinosaur. And I thought 3D was a gimmick that was going away, and I feel like it's kind of on the outs. So hopefully I was right. But if you just watch it as a normal movie, it is just blue Pocahontas.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think it is just too much blue for me.
yeah.
It's
just
Crips.
A lot of
Yeah,
Crips.
Movie. It's a lot of them.
That is funny.
It made its money back. It made $2 billion, and it made $2 billion, or it took $2 billion to make it.
Right.
So
Yeah, that's-
they put out a movie to break even.
Basically.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
That's having money, bro.
Right? Yeah.
I'm gonna spend $2 million. I'm gonna get it back.
Right.
Exactly.
Billion.
They're like,
That
oh,
is
you're spending $2 billion.
billion.
You're probably doing something cool like feeding like the world or whatever. Like, nah, blue people movie.
Actually, when you think about it, I'm wondering how they added it up. Because if they adding up the food that they pay the staff and and all the equipment they probably had to buy.
And advertising, yeah.
So I saw a clip. They legit made a whole tank so the actors could act in, so they could do the whole water thing.
Wow, really?
Yeah. So they
damn.
built a fucking just human fish tank to film a fucking movie because they were trying to get like water, done right in 3D and all that shit. So
That's
realistic.
crazy.
Wow.
yeah.
That's why they're doing four of
Yeah.
them. They're like, well, what else are we going to do with this giant fucking $1 billion human
Who
fish
else
tank
yeah.
that we
Like,
bought?
nobody wants that.
Yeah.
But I mean,
That's-
yeah,
wow.
with the 3D prices, that's like selling 4 tickets and you make your money back, right?
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I thought about watching it just because I'm a sucker for good Rotten Tomato scores, even though I knew I didn't like
Okay.
the first one.
I don't even mean to interrupt you, but how does that work?
Okay, so it's
Because
not.
I watched
It's,
the movie today. The tomato was 63%.
okay,
Is that good or bad?
it's okay. It's not like it's not like a D. See, here's the shitty
So
thing
63
though.
is bad.
63. It means 60% of the critics liked it to some degree, which is why it's bad. Like a movie could have 100%. That just means 100% of the critics kind of liked it. There could be a movie with 50% that the 50% fucking loved it, and the other 50 hated it.
Okay.
So yeah, a higher score doesn't
So
necessarily
what number
mean.
should I be looking for then? This is
There's
not-
also the audience score.
Right. That's like the second number. That's usually the one that you can go on somewhat
I didn't see
reliably.
the audience one. The other one next to it was a popcorn.
What was the movie?
Oh, the popcorn one is audience, I think, right? Isn't that the audience
Yeah.
score?
Cabin. I think like the cabin in the woods or something.
Okay, there's
Oh, yeah, the new
wait,
one.
the
that
new
just
one or
came
the
out
the
with,
old one? There's one with David Bautista.
I don't know these characters.
That's the wrestler, right?
One, yeah, well, one's like a horror movie with like a bunch of monsters in it, and one is like a bunch of dudes kidnap a guy in a cabin.
Yeah, the
That
one
one.
with the two dudes and the daughter.
Right, because
Okay.
he like saw the end of the world or something, and he's got to like.
I could have saved an hour and a half.
Do you saw it? It's no good. I haven't
watched
seen it.
I saw
Yeah.
it. 63%
It was
about right.
I don't know. It was weird.
It is an M. Night Shyamalan.
Yeah,
And
I haven't
so-
liked a single one of his movies in decades. It's been a long time. The Unbreakable, right?
I saw Sixth Sense on video.
I like Sixth Sense.
It was okay. I saw it on video after that spoiler had been out there for fucking ever.
Oh, really?
So I already knew he was dead.
I saw it. My dad took me to see it when I was a kid. Opening weekend, no fucking idea what it was about. I got to experience that movie as it was intended. It was good, but
But yeah, I
then
will.
that was it.
Sixth Sense?
Yeah, I had no idea. It fooled me the whole fucking way through. And in the end, they're like, "He's a ghost." I was like, my little kid mind as a teenager was fucking blown. I was like 12 or 13 years old. I was like,
confused. I had to watch it twice. What is going on here? Like, what the fuck? Is this kid alive? Is this kid not alive? He's dead? Like,
the kid
what?
was like, yeah.
When did he die? How did, like, what's...
I don't do dead kid. I guess dead kid movies. Like it was pretty
Some of
popular,
them,
and it just fucking killed kids.
Yeah.
there aren't many dead kid movies unless the dead kid is like the motivation for the protagonist.
Stephen King and Frank Darabont. They're the ones that do dead kids right or whatever.
Frank
They know how
Darabont
to
will just
write
kill
'em.
all your kids in the last 5 minutes of the movie just
That
to
was
make
the
you feel
best
something.
ending ever.
Yeah, I agree.
But he also did The Walking Dead, and the best episodes of that were the dead
when
kid
people died.
episodes.
Yeah,
Sorry,
that's
It's
true.
It's just how it happens.
True.
And yeah, that's all that dude did.
Casper.
Casper
A
was
lot
a
of
dead
Casper
kid.
is a dead kid, right? Yeah.
He is, isn't
Yeah.
he?
But he's all right about it. He's cool. He's cool about the whole thing. He's very friendly.
Wait, didn't they bring him to life at the end of that, or did he only temporarily get brought back to life?
I think
and then
just for the I think he wanted to go back as a ghost.
and he was a dead kid. again.
Finally,
and that was the happy ending, right? Casper has to have a happy
How
ending.
did I not know he was a dead kid?
Yeah. Came back to life, kissed a girl, and then went back to being dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just goes to show women are poison. No.
Yo, chill. He just wanted to see if he was missing anything. He said, "I don't deal with this bitch."
Yeah. He's like, nah, they're still not shit. I'm going to die.
That was Christina Ricci too, right?
Well, oh, yes, it was. Wow, I forgot about that.
Which at the time I could have. I can't have a crush on that version of Christina Ricci now, but at the time I had a crush
You
on.
can have a
Christina-
lifelong crush on Christina Ricci, which encompasses you then and you now.
but me now can't watch the fucking Addams Family and Casper.
Yeah, my condolences. Dave, I'm sorry about that. You're right. You can't put on Casper and be like, this girl's so hot. No matter what you felt when you were 14 and she was 14, you cannot say that now, dude. Sorry.
Well, technically, he could just go to her adult pictures and say,
Right, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
Or he can like to put a picture of her as an adult and be like, "I had the biggest crush on her when she was in Casper." But as long as we're looking at a picture of her today,
I
so
can't.
that I know she's your age.
Still got it.
I didn't know that was her in a movie.
Yeah, I'd actually forgot about that. It's been a long time since I've seen those movies. Though.
Oh, I thought he was bringing up.
You want me?
No.
No, it's okay.
No one needs to watch that. We only, the only pornographic images.
Dicks.
Yeah.
Usually, are the only things we ask to get pulled up. Oh yeah, you weren't here when we were staring at Michael Fassbender's dick, Jesse. Jesse, you're a much more appropriate producer.
Yeah.
Than
But she still looks good. I mean, she's
Yeah.
got some wrinkles, but we good.
She's in something now. Someone was telling me that she's like really, really good in.
What?
Yellow Jackets,
Yellow
maybe?
Jackets. She was in that Wednesday Addams show. Yeah,
was she?
she's all over the place.
There you go.
Good for her.
Yeah.
She's having a career resurgence. She's gonna wrestle The Rock.
She's gonna get hammered. God. Oh my God. He's gonna destroy that little man.
Oh man.
Yeah, they don't ever do. Just have them wrestle regular ass people, do they?
No, that would be cool. Yeah, to have just like a regular person get destroyed by a wrestler.
It would have to be a Make-A-Wish kid, which would probably fucking. They have to let the kid win too, right?
It happened in wrestling already.
Oh, it did. Okay. Well, good. They know what they're doing over there. Vince McMahon knows how to exploit people.
They never have a heel character come out and just fucking kick the fake kick, obviously, but
Right.
the Make-A-Wish kid never loses. Make-A-Wish kids are undefeated in wrestling.
I would like to think that John Cena is such a diehard competitor that he just let the Make-A-Wish kids win when he wrestles them. You know, like the fun little wrestling that he does with them. You know, he lets them win, I assume.
You hope.
But I part of me hopes that he's like so hyper competitive that he can't allow. I'm sorry, I'm the champ. You can't pin me.
Well, he does what, like 5,000 Make-A-Wishes a year? Is that just
5,000?
I don't know.
Yeah. Well, something like that. He does like an insane amount of.
He
Make-A-Wish
broke
kid
the record of
requests.
like Make-A-Wish. But yes, now I want to. Yeah, he's just doing that to pad his stats. just more easy victories.
Nobody's gonna beat this.
Yeah.
He sees the most dead kids.
Yeah.
Going back.
Wow.
Step aside,
Good,
Stephen
Jesse.
King.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Hilarious. Yo.
That was a twist. Good one, Jesse.
That was.
Oy vey.
Jeez. Well, Domo, I have a question to ask you because it happened this week, and it's just a question I asked Dave, of course, because Dave's who I would turn to for this. And I was like, you know what, Domo's here. I should ask her. We just celebrated as a nation Juneteenth, right? The holiday Juneteenth. When I was growing up, I'm painfully white, as is obvious to everyone watching this podcast. I heard that Juneteenth was like a Southern holiday that started in the South. I don't remember it being celebrated up here in like the Philly, New York area when I was like a kid. You know, like when we were like younger.
Bro, this is like totally a new holiday.
Right, I thought so. Yeah,
I mean,
right.
It's only like 2 or 3 years in.
This is like the
Yeah.
first year it was nationally.
It's not even a national holiday. Not all companies are paying people for it.
Yeah,
Not-
my girlfriend
not
had to go to work.
everybody
Yeah.
is getting off.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, progress.
Well, that's what they really, what they really don't want is to give us
All
time
I know
off.
is Juneteenth sucks for Father's Day.
Oh yeah.
We were forgetting about the fathers on it and shit. I forgot it was Father's Day. I mean, my daddy dead, so it
Yeah.
really
Yeah,
not-
mine
Well-
too. Father's Day's easy when you're.
Wow, yeah, I know.
This
I've had such cheap Father's Day since
Yeah.
I was 20.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was my second, I think, second or third Father's Day. No dad.
Well, those
Fucking
ones
easy.
still hurt a little bit.
Yeah, I grieved.
Yeah. Okay. So is it? So it's because it's not a. Is it a set day or is it like this Monday of every?
I don't know how it's working.
I have no
Okay.
idea. I know that the holiday was originally there was like a date that like they had even after emancipation, a bunch of slave owners kept their slaves. Like I think it was in Texas, and then Juneteenth it has to be the actual date because it was
Yeah, I
the
think it
actual
is.
date that they were forced. Like we will come and shoot you if you don't, and so they were forced to let all their slaves go. And so it's
So
like
they
the
were
last.
the last group of black people to understand that you're free. That's
Right.
what they got me celebrating. A group of niggas
Right, like
did
a
not
full-
know they was free. Let's celebrate them.
Yeah, a really-
finding out that
a really
they're free.
yeah.
Right.
An ideal Juneteenth
That's
would
a
happen
wild
sometime.
holiday,
It
bro.
would happen sometime in March. But
Yeah,
That is-
right. You're right. It's like it's celebrating like a fucking mean trick that got pulled on a bunch of people. Like,
Yeah.
hey, remember all that work you did for the past 6 months? Like, yeah, you didn't have to do that actually.
and it sounds like it established Texas's long tradition of law enforcement shoot first, ask questions later style or whatever.
I'm actually not surprised it was done in Texas, though.
Yeah, I think it was Texas. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
Texas. It was.
I'm-
But unfortunately, shit happens.
Right. And it's funny because like you think like, or I would think like if you're listing like, oh, what state kept slaves the longest? I would guess like Mississippi, Alabama, like one of those deep South. Texas is like, no, we'll do racism
Well,
later.
no, the other states, those states that you just mentioned, they was like, nah, we're gonna let them go. We still gonna treat them like they fucked up.
Right. Yeah. They were like,
them up.
right.
They didn't care about them being free because they never really was free. Honestly, black people ain't really free right now when
Yeah.
you think about it.
that's true. Yeah.
So-
Right. The methods of control are still being enforced. There
Exactly.
are more illusions of the freedom, right? But you're like people are still being held back. They're still being, yeah, you're right.
So
Yeah. But you got the one Monday off, maybe if your company allows it. So that's what they say.
Literally.
Like, hey, look, congratulations, we did it. You know.
yeah, some people I know got time and a half. Some people got off.
that's cool.
I was just like, no, I had to work, but I had off. I took off.
I feel like nobody should be able to yell at you for taking off for Juneteenth. I feel like you should be like, and you're not docking me a day for it, and nobody would say anything.
Yo,
I think
that'd
you'd
be
be able to get away with it.
That'd be dope.
Right. So it wasn't okay. It wasn't nationally recognized. I thought I heard it was, but
No, it
guess,
probably
yeah.
is. It's just that
It is a
consider
federal
a
holiday.
okay.
It's just that companies do have the option of paying you or giving you off.
Will they have that for MLK Day as well?
Well,
or
that's why they started
All the
it.
holidays.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's when they started that shit, though. Before, if there was a national holiday, before MLK Day, when there was a national holiday, everyone had to be off. That was the rule. It was the law. But so many racist dudes, when they gave us MLK Day, like, the usual suspects, the
Texas?
the shitty, yeah, exactly. They like raised a whole fucking stink about it, and they were like, no, we can't just start giving everyone days off for anything. But basically, because it was Martin Luther King, they were saying this. And so they agreed. They were like, we'll give you Martin Luther King Day, but some companies are allowed to stay open on those days, which is what they really wanted because, right, it's all about control and money and stuff. So, funny enough, like MLK Day is the reason why we don't automatically have off on all these holidays. A bunch of racist guys use racism to pry people away from the idea that a national holiday means, no, I don't have to go into work. So that's my leftist screed of the week.
I see some of those people on Facebook.
They're all over, man. They're in Starbucks.
Yeah.
Fucking. But hey, is it progress? I don't know.
I have no idea.
People complain about anything, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you celebrate Juneteenth before you got recognition?
No comment.
All right, fair enough.
I was at a barbecue yesterday, and that's all I did.
Nice.
But like, what about like in '94?
Juneteenth was not in 94.
It wasn't a thing in
Yeah, no.
1994.
It's like
so new of a holiday.
Fair
Yeah.
enough. Fair enough.
It's just too new of a holiday. I didn't even realize it was the actual holiday.
I didn't. Yeah.
Well, yeah, right.
I'm
It's
glad
like-
I'm up on it. Then I didn't like. Oh shit! A fucking holidays existed for my
Right.
entire lifetime, and I've just been in my fucking Cherry Hill townhouse, not just shuttered off from the world. Like, okay,
Yeah.
So I heard of it when it came around into existence.
Yeah.
I'm up on things.
Yeah, right. I totally understand because it's like am I that detached from like the culture like that? I had no fucking idea.
I mean,
Possible.
I'm detached from my own. People fucking wish me happy Jewish holidays that I don't fucking know.
Yo,
you could get away with that. You could just make up Jewish holidays. Maybe not to like get off work. They might check you on that. But like to be late for things or something, you could be like,
I don't
I'm
think
sorry,
any
it's a-
fucking Jewish holiday is considered a national holiday anyway, because none of them.
no, the kids be off from school, man.
Yeah, it depends. I think it depends on where you live, but around here, like
I thought it was because Jews don't. They're like weird fucking vampire people who won't celebrate their holidays when it's daylight. Like their holidays only start at sundown.
I never realized
And
that,
I
but
think-
you're right.
I know that's the case for Hanukkah, but I think it's the other. Like, what was it? Passover, Rosh Hashanah, whichever one. Whichever
How
one
tapped into your culture
you
are
don't
right now.
eat for. They're like, it's so you at 5:48 p.m. you enjoy your last meal and for the next 24 hours or some shit. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, I think that's why, because Jewish holidays are based on like restricting eating, and like holidays that are premised on eating, they get adopted a lot faster. That might be what it is.
That's true, yeah.
So what did you do on Juneteenth? You went to a barbecue, right? Like a cookout, right? Like that's eating.
So,
that's
yeah,
like
eating,
getting everyone
it'll
together,
catch
eat,
on.
have a good time. Fast.
Y'all do the opposite. Y'all don't eat.
Apparently, and there's also times.
That's why Dave lost 10 pounds. Actually, it's been a
Yeah, I don't-
Jewish holiday.
I just assume every day is Rosh Hashanah. No, I think it's No, wait, because Passover does have there's eating in Passover,
Yeah,
but
you
it's
have, like-
But
shitty.
it's only a little bit.
It's you can't have like yeast or some shit.
Yeah,
That's
the
why we
matzah
eat
bread,
matzah.
right? Yeah,
Which-
matzah's not bad.
It's not good. It's
Yeah,
just
that's true.
it's nothing. It's fucking cardboard or
Yeah.
whatever.
I mean, it's there if you have nothing else to eat.
I think that's what you're supposed to like identify with the desert dwellers or some shit. Like they just all they ate was the fucking sandstorm winds that hit them in the face.
Oh my
Here,
God.
this is matzah basically recreates that flavor.
All right, I like
All
it,
our holidays
matzah.
go back to the desert, right? I mean,
Yeah.
Hanukkah's 8
Desert
days because the
people, yeah.
fucking candle stayed lit that long.
Right, Passover because you're.
I think Passover's the one I've been calling Rosh Hashanah.
Yeah, Passover is the one where your vicious God, who's also my vicious God, technically, killed a bunch of kids. Right?
I didn't know about that.
Yeah, he left Passover. He passed over the doors. They marked the doors with blood, and then he passed over them. Right? Anybody? Am I
What
the
is
only
passing
person that had
over?
to
So
say-
what does he pass? Hold on.
It was the last Moses, right? And
The last
I may
Moses.
be just talking out the last Moses.
I preferred the first Moses.
The Last Moses. The Last Moses is my favorite '80s action movie. Now that you mention it,
We could write this.
I think we just found our own collaborative script. The Last
I think we have the
Moses.
name of the
I
episode
think-
too.
I
The
think we
Last
do.
Moses.
All right, I think, and correct us, and I'm sure you will correct us if we're wrong. listeners, I think Passover is the last of the plagues that was called down upon the Pharaoh. They had the frogs, the locusts, the river turned into blood, and then the last one, he was like, God was like, paint blood or something on your door, and I'll kill all the firstborn. Right? Yeah.
Wait, so if you opted into the painting, that was you opting to have your firstborn killed?
No, you were telling God.
Oh,
you were telling God you were a Jew, so he would pass over your door and not kill your kid.
No wonder nobody likes us. Jesus Christ!
Right, and
I have a 2,000-year vendetta.
Although 2,000-year vendettas do sound pretty Jewish when you think about it.
And we love gossiping. Why couldn't... Hey, I know you... I heard a rumor that if you paint your door, your fucking kid won't die.
Yeah. Anyone who was cool, any Egyptian guy that was cool with a Jewish guy definitely knew. You know, there was some gossip.
Yeah, all the yentas at the fucking... at the ping pong table at the country club or whatever.
All the Egyptians that liked matzah.
That's crazy. I didn't even realize that's what that part meant in the movie.
Yeah.
I just thought it was always like saving your firstborn, and that was it.
Yeah, it was like the last plague, I think. Or I don't know shit and I'm talking out of my ass, but I'm like 80% confident. That was a fact that as I explained it, I got more confident in my own knowledge.
I also watched The Prince of Egypt.
Yes, believe it or not, that was exactly what I was like. I was like, I don't know the Bible very well, but I do know the movie The Prince of Egypt very well.
Super long ass movie. Man.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was.
And I watched it with commercials.
Ooh, oh.
Like when I was a kid and shit.
Oh my God,
crazy.
You want God to kill you at that point after the commercials.
That's why I hate commercials.
I'm gonna go scrub my fucking door down real quick.
Some blood, why don't you?
Right. Okay.
Wait, is this the new movie or is this like an old movie? That
Prince of Egypt. It was a animated movie from like the early 2000s, maybe something like that.
Oh, you watched the animated one?
Maybe there was there a live action one? There was like an animated one.
Nah, there's a live action one
that was
too.
out when we were younger. Yeah.
Yeah,
The animated one was all right. You know, it was like if you like Disney movies. I don't think it was made by Disney, but it was like that.
Wait, all this kid killing shit you got from a Disney movie?
Oh yeah, this like I said, I'm not sure if it was Disney.
Well,
Disney.
you realize Disney teach
DreamWorks.
you about...
Yeah, it was.
Oh no, I didn't watch that one.
That one was pretty good. Did they remake it? Maybe.
Nah, I watched. I don't know what the name of it was, but I watched a different one.
With the old Charlton Heston one or some shit?
Oh yeah, maybe it was that one. My mom loves that one. She puts it on every Easter.
Which one?
The one with Charlton Heston. It's like an old ass one from the 70s. He's like
That's probably the one I watched. I don't know these people's names, guys.
back when it was in like
fair.
Technicolor and everything looked all fucking weird. Like the colors on the movies were all weird.
Yeah, with the what is it? The pyramids and shit.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
The Stones? Did he do? Is this all the same? Are we?
That's the
are we
Ten
just
Commandments.
doing like okay?
That's different. That's Moses. That's the
Okay.
last Moses.
Does that apply to Jews? Yeah, it does.
Yeah,
right?
does Moses apply to the Jews? Yeah, he was one.
Moses
He
was
he's one of your
he's the one
greatest
that- 'cause-
Jews.
Wait, he's the one that did the water thing.
That's right. That's what makes him one of the greatest Jews. We've yet to see another one of you that can do that.
I don't even know if he really did that.
I don't think in real life. No.
I don't think he did. We'll file that one under Jesus walking on water.
Who's the dude that made Noah's Ark? I liked him.
He made a boat. Yeah. There are a lot of dudes that do a lot of improbable things related to water in the Bible. Now, come to think of it. Noah in the boat, Moses in the Red Sea, Jesus in the water.
I mean,
Multiple times.
Really, the only things
Yeah,
that
walking on it, turning it into wine. When he walked on it, why didn't it turn into wine?
I guess it was more. I don't know.
He hadn't learned that trick
But
yet,
I'm saying,
maybe.
all they had back then was sand and water. So I mean, they wrote 50% of what they knew about, I guess.
Yeah. And the sun.
Yeah.
The sun gods.
Yeah.
Yeah,
basically.
grass wasn't invented till about 1948 or something.
I don't know enough about grass to check you
The
on that
more
one, Dave.
you know.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, I think speaking of, it's time for the news. I don't know why I said speaking of, as if grass was anyway a segue into the news, but
I know that was the historical portion.
yeah. Yeah. Speaking of history, we have the news coming up.
Yeah.
We're talking news. We're talking news.
1
talking news. I'm talking news. We're here to shoot the shit and talk the news.
All right.
Hey, here we go.
It's news time.
It's time. It's time.
You know what the thing just said, but
to
I'm going to
flex
repeat
those
it.
brilliant writing chops.
Hell yeah. Students at Massachusetts Pride event destroyed decorations, chanted, USA are my pronouns. Among the things left behind in their wake of destruction were some torn down rainbow flags, pop balloons, and the integrity of all their English teachers.
All right.
I don't even know how to do a sentence with USA as a pronoun.
Yeah, I don't understand how you could even do that, but okay. The USA over there, like
Yeah.
USA, I guess that's how you'd have to do it.
That's probably for them for when they go traveling.
That's true.
Oh yeah,
Or
right.
Italy. What's your pronouns? USA, bitch.
Yeah, right. I'm so American.
Yo, for real.
We do love going to other countries and telling people that.
100%.
Yeah.
We do.
Hunter Biden pleads guilty to 2 counts of tax evasion and 1 count of owning a gun while addicted to drugs, which means one thing. American politics has finally found its Jamaran.
All right. Miami Mayor Francis Suarez files to run for president. He said he got the idea watching his Miami Heat's improbable playoff run and thought, I too can lose on the national stage.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Donald Trump says he was too busy to return classified documents to the FBI, which is a credible defense because who likes finding something that belongs to your ex and having to call her up to give it back?
That's true. Sweet. California Senate passes bill redefining term infertility in effort to help same-sex couples. In an effort to create language that doesn't offend anyone, they're now going to start referring to infertile couples as gay with mismatched genitals.
Okay.
It's stupid.
That is dumb, but I like it. And I've been challenging myself every week to see how long we go into the news before I actually tell our audience members the whole premise of what we're doing. This time I made it 3 jokes.
Hey.
If you're a new listener, welcome. What Dave and I do at the end of every podcast is we read the news to each other. We do not consult on these news stories. I have no idea what he wrote. He has no idea what I wrote. If we do write the same news story, Domo, you get to be the judge. You get to pick which one of the jokes of the story you like better. We call that a joke off. So I don't know. I'm hoping we'll have a joke off, but this was a weird news week.
It's
and on
true.
weird news weeks, we often pick different things. So we'll see. Kentucky congressman threatens to reveal state secrets on the House floor in protest of Trump being charged. Though being from Kentucky, the only top secret information he can reveal are the 11 herbs and spices.
11 herbs.
Michigan City bans pride flags from public property. Many are quick to point out the hypocrisy of this, as the Michigan water supply has often been cited as one of the sources of things that are turning your kids gay.
Okay.
I mean, the flag is everywhere.
That's right. Former Attorney General Bill Barr says Republicans need to come to grips with hard truths about Donald Trump, which is good financial advice, as gripping Trump's hard truth is how Stormy Daniels made $130,000.
Bill Cosby sued by 9 more women for alleged decades-old sexual assaults, which just goes to show that despite the best efforts of TV land, this man is going to find a way to get reruns out there.
Bring that back. Just let it go. Can't even get it up anymore.
Yeah, right? How does he do it?
Leave him alone.
You wouldn't see it if it happened either.
Everything that guy does goes into syndication, you know? Wow.
Poor Cosby.
Poor Cosby.
Poor Cosby.
That's a unique take. Yeah.
How do we know if our jokes are hitting? Well, we've managed to get a poor Cosby.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I just made Bill Cosby the victim. Yes. Take that, 70 women.
You belong.
Because didn't he already get convicted for like a whole bunch of women before?
Yeah, but they fucked it up, so they had to let him go. The prosecutor messed up a detail. It was one of those things they didn't cross the I's and dot the T's or whatever, and that's why he got Get
J.E. let him go. Sorry.
out. Jesus Christ, Dave.
Oh my god.
All right.
I just hate old news. You know?
Yeah. Yeah, right. It's just like, it's
This
almost
is
like,
from
Bitch,
this
if
week.
you got
Yeah,
raped
this is
2 weeks ago, don't tell me about it now.
right. No, right.
The sex, like, what? Because when you got to go to the hospital and get a rape kit and stuff, like, if you tell me 2 weeks from now, then it's not.
well, that's true.
gonna help.
Yeah, these ladies are talking about shit that happened in the 80s, too. So, I mean, I believe it. Because, like, there's a billion
Yeah.
of them. But, you
Which
know.
is sad, though, because what if, like, 100 people come to y'all and tell y'all, yo, Domo eat ass? Y'all gonna believe them?
100? Probably.
100, if 100 people tell me that you eat ass, Domo, I would probably believe
There are strength in numbers.
Yeah. If one person tells me, no, probably not. I think I would believe.
Like, I'd
I
have
would
to see
believe
how
what you-
affiliated they are with each other. Like, if
Right.
they had all been able to meet up somewhere. But if they're all over the country, it's harder to network.
hard,
harder
right?
to network
Yeah.
that way, I guess. I might be inclined to believe them. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. If you've already been put in jail for eating ass and they let you go on a technicality, and then a bunch of other people said you also ate ass, I would probably believe it. Just saying. Just saying.
It's just wow, he had so much time to get all of this done. You know,
Right,
you
he
think
was a
he
very
had like a
busy man.
calendar of like names of who he was gonna get?
No, I think he was just sort of like picking them. He was like plucking them out randomly, like a
That's
predator.
That's called a paper trail. And once you get 70 under your belt, you know better than to leave one.
That's right. He was an expert at this. He got his 10,000 hours in.
Yo, he was
obviously.
chasing Walt Chamberlain numbers.
Yeah. But I got most of them to say yes.
Yo,
That's the big difference. Is like Will actually,
Well,
could,
Cosby had it so they couldn't say no.
right.
yo.
That was a lovely interstitial, Cosby discussion there. I like that. White House bans trans activist for taking topless photo at a Pride event. The Biden administration was simply enforcing the rules. A lady can't take her shirt off in the White House unless Joe gets to smell it first.
Drawings done by King Charles as a small child go up for sale. He just wants to see them go to a good home that will hang them up, which his mother never did for him because she has no idea what a refrigerator is.
Yeah. A dead body recovered from Philadelphia I-95 bridge collapse in a fate many say is only slightly worse than using I-95 to get to your destination in Northeast Philadelphia.
All right. Southern Baptist Convention takes first step to ban female pastors. Their reasoning behind this, it would be a lot harder for us to get away with certain things if kids are high-fiving about it afterward.
Yeah, I get it. Because they're having sex with the kids.
Yeah.
Penn State professor accused of performing sexual acts with his dog claims, "I do it to blow off steam." He then turned around and said, "Come here, Steam. Come here, boy."
Conor McGregor accused of sexually assaulting woman at NBA Finals game. Hopefully he experiences the full extent of the law on this because there isn't enough goodwill in the world to get away with that no matter how many mascots you knock out.
I tried to write a story about that last week. I couldn't.
Yeah,
I couldn't. It was so weird. Bud Light loses its title as America's top-selling beer. So the conservative boycott had the opposite effect, because what's more LGBT inclusive than your beer deciding it's no longer the top?
Yo.
That was a good one.
Thank you.
That was Live Nation Ticketmaster to axe hidden fees and show full cost up front, White House says. This can be considered good or bad depending on how you look at it, is giving them the price in small increments at a time was the only thing stopping Taylor Swift fans from suffering a stroke.
That was a tough one.
I stumbled up, but I also realized it wasn't good enough that I needed a clean recording of it.
I felt that watching you read it. I was like, he doesn't care if this is not a clip. He just doesn't. He's giving up. I understand. I've been there with some of my jokes. Pete Davidson charged with reckless driving for crashing his car into a house, showing that even if you aren't a customer at Taco Bell, they will find a way to destroy your bathroom.
There you go. And guess what? It's
Joke
joke off
Oh,
time.
hell yeah.
All right. Pete Davidson charged with reckless driving after Beverly Hills crash. Luckily, no one was killed as a result of the crash, because one day we might be subjected to that person's kid comedy too.
Yeah.
Boo.
So who's the winner, Domo?
Yours.
Hell yeah!
man.
Boom, that's tied. Now we are officially tied yet again. That's right.
I really
you may be
like
the
that.
Iron Comic, but funny enough, I came at it with the same.
White Castle bathroom? That was funny.
Oh yeah, destroying a bathroom, Taco Bell. Thank you.
Yeah, but mine was about
9/11.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I got another one. Just to
You
be
do? You got it with the hopper? Okay, cool. I think that was my only Pete Davidson joke. But I've got this hot one. Philadelphia was rated number 6 in a list of best U.S. cities to live in without a car. Philly is considered especially walkable because our highways have collapsed and your car just got stolen.
There you go.
Yo. That is so true, though.
Not even a mention of the 8 potholes on this street alone.
Yeah.
All right. Here's a fun one. Germany will pay more than $1.4 billion next year to survivors of Nazi atrocities. This would have been a great start to them atoning for their country's anti-Semitic past if they didn't follow it up with "last one standing takes it all."
Fun fact, Nazi atrocities could also be some of your clips that you put in here. You could just be describing some of your clips. A submarine carrying tourists to see the wreck of the Titanic has gone missing, making it truly the most authentic Titanic experience money can buy.
That's a fact. It's crazy because I seen that on Instagram, but I wasn't sure if it was true or not.
Yeah, there's a bunch of missing rich people who went down to see.
Why the fuck would you even want to go see that?
I don't know. Rich people shit.
Yeah.
Like they're so bored with seeing everything on the land. They're going down to see.
So
a
they
shipwreck.
it was in a submarine.
Mm-hmm. They were in a submarine that was being controlled by a PlayStation controller. That just came out today, that the submarine was getting around by like, a PlayStation controller that they were using. Like, who's going to the bottom of the sea with a PlayStation controller submarine? Not me.
That DualShock must be going nuts by now.
Wait, but the people in the submarine is controlling it?
Yeah, whoever's no, like whoever the pilot is or whatever controls it through like their software.
Are they on land though? Is the pilot?
No,
on land?
I think they're in
the
there.
sub?
Yeah, they're in the sub.
Damn, I hope it has enough oxygen. Oh, they're just dead.
No, they're
by
fucking
now.
dead.
They said if they don't find them by Thursday, they're
Okay.
officially dead. Yeah, they have enough to make it until Thursday. So
Well, when
no
you
one
get
knows where
on a water vessel with Titanic in the name,
Right.
you're kind of rolling the dice there.
right,
I need the name of these rich people.
right,
I'm sure it'll be in the obituaries by Thursday.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're gonna find out. Thursday afternoon
Yeah.
is when I would pay attention to that.
New Spider-Man film pulled from cinemas programs in Arab world, possibly over transgender flag. There's also a possibility that it was pulled because the only thing their audiences cheered for was the fact that Spider-Man had 2 less buildings to swing from.
It's two
I told you
9/11
I wasn't
jokes.
done.
2 9/11 jokes. Run it back. You said the words Arab world in the cadence, which such that it was like a theme park. Instead of saying Arab world, you were like Arab
I'd hate
world.
to see where that fucking roller coaster ends. Anyway.
There's so many things I want to say that I'm choosing not to at this moment. Chris Hemsworth says he doesn't want to play Marvel's Thor for so long that people roll their eyes, which means he's officially late by 1 movie.
Yep. 2 for me, but
Okay.
I know everyone likes Ragnarok. I thought it was stupid. All right. NCAA committee recommends dropping marijuana from banned drug list. They said it's time to stop coming down so harshly on a drug that's barely even a crime anymore, especially with how willing the NCAA is to look the other way when it comes to rape. All right.
You stumbled at a really
again.
weird part for that
Yeah,
joke.
I did.
Really reframed everything you had to say after it in a
I
weird
can't
way.
read tonight.
It's all right. It happens. It's summer, baby. We're all having fun. It's all hot. Okay. Actor Michael Shannon explains he turned down Star Wars role because, quote, I don't want to make mindless entertainment. I just want to scare children with my face. He's a very scary looking man.
Isn't he also in The Flash?
He is for like a moment as General Zod.
Okay.
Yeah. was good. It's good. I mean, all the cameos are the best part of the Flash. That's the only reason to.
I was referring to that being mindless entertainment.
Oh, it certainly is. I think he was contractually obligated to do it or something.
All right. Lake Worth High teacher fired after writing dark roast extra cream above student photos. Plus, the school realized they may have an even bigger diversity problem since the classroom didn't have any representation for chai or oolong teas.
Yeah, I gotcha. Too bad there's no Latino tea or coffee product for you on that one, you know.
A strong cup of Jose, isn't that what the joke is?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, instead of Joe. All right. Don Triplett, the first person ever diagnosed with autism, dies at 89. In lieu of sending flowers, his family asks that well-wishers categorize every item in their home from smallest to largest.
All right. I cut one at the 11th hour and yours would have won.
Okay.
Damn, 15 minutes to Wapner. Anyway.
That's good.
All right, here's one I wrote from a very bitter place. Netflix film crew attacked by sharks while shooting docuseries in Hawaii. That's what happens when you get near those dead-eyed carnivorous monsters, though. You just want to attack them for taking away password sharing.
Facts.
Yeah, I like it.
I've had to claim my mom's house as a vacation home because of that.
There's the bitterness.
Wait, you can do that?
Well, actually, it's her. Okay, so my apartment is her vacation home.
Okay.
Yeah, well, she paid the $5 extra to be on five devices. Yeah, I can't think of word. And then they're still going to do the fucking IP thing.
That's
if you
bullshit.
pay for up to 5 devices, who cares where the 5
You
devices
should get
are?
5 devices. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Shit. And what if you had 2 vacation homes? I'm asking if any of us know because we're all comics. What would that be like?
Yes.
What would one be like?
All the Weekday Comics have multiple vacations.
All right. Sex doll found in woods near Houston is mistaken for human body. Once the confusion was cleared up, several residents of Texas were disgusted to learn they'd been having sex with a sex doll.
Fucking Texas.
You know it, they're gross out there. That's the
It always
joke.
comes back to them.
That's right.
That's the news.
That's right. Fuck Texas. And that is the news. If
Hell
you haven't
yeah.
heard, fuck Texas. Except if you're watching this podcast from Texas, in which case, thank you. That's it.
Yeah, they're probably one of the cool places.
Right. Exactly.
Oklahoma. Domo, what do you got coming up? I know there's a laundry list, but
Yeah.
try to remember.
Well, Thursday I'm gonna be. Where am I gonna be at? Comedy in Harlem. So I'll be back in New York for a Pride comedy show. With
Nice.
A few comics. So it's gonna be fun. Grab your tickets if you can.
Absolutely.
Then Saturday I'll be doing 2 shows, I believe. Betty Smith Sahoni and friends at the City Winery. Tickets are still available. You can get them there. Then I got another show with Marsley. He's a dope comic. Y'all know him. So I think it's called like Out of Pocket. I don't know the location. I'm sorry.
That's okay. We don't know where half of our shows.
GPS everywhere. But
We couldn't get away with saying out of pocket, I believe, anyway. It just wouldn't feel natural.
It wouldn't sound right to the ear, yeah. And can you give your social media, whatever your preferred social media is, so they can follow you and find all
You
these
can
shows?
find me on the gram at Town of Jones, because it's my town.
Cool.
So
Jonestown.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it. What do you got going on, Dave?
Just check myself, because I've been picking up shows with 1 day notice a lot of times
Me
lately.
too, actually.
Yeah, check out Dave Prim Comedy on all the socials. I think and follow me on like my personal YouTube page. I think I'm gonna drop some more stand-up clips
Oh, cool.
soon. Yeah,
Nice.
we'll see. Yeah, hopefully.
All right. I am doing nothing. I had a weird. I was on vacation last week. Then I had like 3 great shows, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And now I'm free until middle of next week when I'm in New York, but I'll talk about that on our next episode because I'm not leaving until we do this podcast.
I can't wait.
But yeah, so that's about it for me. Jesse, what do you have going on?
I'll be at Helium doing the competition shit.
Philly's Funniest? When's that?
Yes.
do you have
That's the 29th. That's Thursday?
Okay,
So
cool.
7 p.m. Anyone want to come? Please
First
come.
10 callers get his comps. We don't have
Just
a phone.
just buy a ticket. Just buy. You know what? I don't give a fuck. Just buy the ticket.
Say Jesse Pedraza's name if you're there. Even if you're not even there to see him, just say his name. You'll get on his list.
Yeah, very much so. Yeah, Jesse Pedraza's show on Instagram and on TikTok. So yeah, please follow.
Please do that.
So
and good luck. Good luck in Philly's Funnies, Jesse.
Good luck, Jesse.
Because it means something.
There's another. Talk about a comment born from bitterness.
That's
right
a
there.
fact. Like you not about to go.
Helium,
on a
don't let you
lightsaber.
password shit. No. All right, thanks again, Domo,
Yeah,
for showing
thank you,
up.
Domo.
This
You
was
were
a lot of
Thanks for
awesome.
fun.
having me. I appreciate it, man.
Hell yeah.
I had fun. It was a grand time.
Grand.
Yes, it was.
That's
indeed.
what we strive for, grand. So every guest from here on out, top grand.
That's right. Yeah, I don't think they'll be able to. They'll need to find a better adjective, and how could you? All right, guys, thank you so much for listening. We'll be back next Tuesday at 8 live, as always.
Joe G will be here.
Joe G will. Well, there we go. Thanks for listening, everybody.
Oh, man, that was a... we fucking landed that like Kerry Strug should have.
How you doing? This is Neil Wood from the Cult of Us podcast, speaking on behalf of Drop 10 Media Network, the network you're currently listening to. Make sure to check out all the other podcasts on the network. You can go to drop10.com to check them all out. Make sure to like, subscribe on everything that you see Drop 10 on. We appreciate it. Go to drop10.com now.
This has been a Drop 10 Media Production.